All right, good evening, Red Raven fans, and we are back live here from Veterans Memorial Stadium in Coffeyville, Kansas. Again, my name is Dirk Andrews. To my left-hand side, the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker. He's a maker, a breaker, and a title taker, but I just call him Ryan. How's it going?
It's definitely less of a mouthful to do it like that, especially if we're going to, work together.
It's a lot more enjoyable, though. You know what I mean?
Also, we've opted to go for the no overlay look for the start of this game to really let you drink in the depth of field that the new cameras have. So that is our benefit to you. But don't worry, we'll keep you updated as to the score line and,
no doubt about
and
it.
how much time's left.
All right, so an exciting first game, Mr. Butcher. How is this one going to live up to that?
It's going to be hard. 4-1 on the first home game of the season. I mean, what more can you ask for?
Well, and, not only that, great organization. As far as vision from the midfield, finding our players overhead was great.
Physicality, too.
Yeah, physicality. And I also think that a good women's game will make the men want to perform even better.
Absolutely. I mean, you wouldn't want to go home with just one team dominating that much tonight.
And, again, new kits. The new kits look nice.
Absolutely. This one's kind of the inverse of the other ones.
I like it. All right, so red Ravens in white, NEO in blue. Ravens going left to right for this first half. They're going to go against the wind in the first half. They're going to go with the wind in the second.
So far, able to keep control of it. Actually, looks like that's going to go against Coffeyville for Neosho.
Okay, back over to NEO. But let's talk about the starters real quick. We have Guy Bittencourt, Felipe Domingos in goal. His brother, Rafael, he's going to be striking for us. Andre Johnson, he's back from last year. Sean Koya as well, back from last year. Jordan Mooney, number 23. Trenton Spess, number 12. He's going to be looking to utilize his speed on the outside.
Also back from last year.
Yeah, good point. Dylan Von Rensburg as well. He anchors that back line. Jake Gourmall, another veteran. Vitor Matos and Noriel Meneses.
Yeah, looks like got a pretty strong line. I'm kind of curious to see how they're going to defend this and maybe counterattack. I mean, it's early in the game, but let's see how this first major attack plays out with just about 43 minutes left.
And look, and notice that the sun in the eyes of Domingos, he's trying to shield that out right now. Will that play a factor?
Oh, that's going to be one that NAO player is going to want back.
Exactly right.
He had an excellent chance to put that in, but let's not mince words. He whiffed.
Well, and Domingos kind of whipped himself as well. He tried to go get that, completely missed it and scored it through.
Short corner.
Ball played in. Ooh.
And it's going to travel far. The wind is still whipping around pretty heavily out there. I took a nice walk around, and it's going to be this is going to be the half for Coffeyville to maybe get some long-range efforts in.
Yeah, we'll see how they play it. And we noticed how the women played it in the first game. Shiki doing both teams. We imagine the strategy will be somewhat the same as far as how to play this wind, and a long ball sent there.
And that was exactly what I was thinking. To take that long ball with the wind, we'll just bring it back and float it towards the players on a run, and we're almost able to capitalize on that. But that's what I was hoping to see. But you know me. That's what I'm always hoping to see.
Yeah, positive play going forward. We'll take that all day. But NEO, they're going to get forward as well.
Well, they had someone on the wing, but not able to settle it. So it's going to go back to Coffeyville for a throw-in.
So one game, I think, officially for the men. I have some stats here for us. You like stats, don't you, Ryan Butcher?
Oh, I love stats.
All right, well, let's go ahead and eat them up then. So we scored 3 goals in our first game, 1 goal apiece for Matt Carey, Sean Koya, and then Guy Bittencourt. Felipe Domingos, 6 saves overall in that game.
One. And that was the scrimmage, though, the home scrimmage. That was is what you mean, right?
All I know is that those are official stats from the KJCCC website.
Way to nail all those letters.
KJ and 3 C's. Official stats from the website, so I'm going to cite my source right there like any good researcher would do.
Mm-hmm. You don't want to be busted for plagiarism.
That's for sure. All right, so 5 minutes in. It's been pretty exciting so far. Back and forth, back and forth. Both teams just trying to fill each other out.
And ball played forward. And he's still fighting to win it back. He's not going to let it go easily. And, yeah, there you go. That's what you do.
Yeah, good job right there. Was that Noriel on that one?
Yes, it was, number 21.
Yeah, good job by him. He gave the ball up, that's for sure, but he fought to get it back just to make sure that nothing came of his mistake. And here we see NEO with another corner.
They've definitely been pretty aggressive back there. This is their third corner of the game, I believe.
Yes, they have been. And so Domingos is going to set his men up right here. Roth is going to track all the way back. Number 25, Matos, he's going to be near post. Number 5, Johnson, who's going to be far post. Sent in and short. Not too good of a cross there. Domingos is going to...
And offside by a couple feet there. That was actually well played by the Coffeyville defense. Would have been really tempting to go back and mark that man, but I think they knew their line was high enough.
Ryan, what a good point right there. In all honesty, being patient enough to hold your ground and to force that trap right there. And, man, Felipe sends that one down. Nice ball. A little confusion there. Two Red Ravens running into each other, but
look at that deep, deep bench too, by the way.
yeah, a very deep bench for Shicky as of right now. I think he has the 11, to 15 or so that he really likes to go with.
But hey, it is still a bit toasty out there. Plenty of opportunities for substitutions.
Oh,
give players some chances. And is that going to go over his head? Oh, well read by the defender right there. He had to get that one right, or that was going to be a potential CCC goal.
And that would have opened everything up right there, I feel like. Just like in the girls' game.
Yeah, because that's all it took was that first goal, and then there was no coming back from that. Speaking of being well read by the defense.
Oh, I
excellent
know.
Stop
that was very
15,
big.
Dylan von Rensburg.
Von Rensburg, I love having him on the back line. He's tall, he's strong, he's smart, and he's patient. He always keeps a pretty cool head.
Yep. Coming all the way from South Africa.
Yeah, all the way from South Africa. A very diverse team. Ball sent in, and just a little teaser there, right?
Just a little bit.
Yeah. I like it. Don't you like appetizers?
Of course I love appetizers.
I like appetizers as well.
This is America. We love our appetizers, and all of our students from all over the country know that.
And our processed cheese as well. All right, so.
Don't start making me hungry for processed cheese.
Good play there in the midfield. Nice drop-off right there, just trying to create some position. Ooh, that's going to squirt through. Domingos, does he have the... Yes, he does.
Shoulder him off the ball. Ooh, tried to drop it back into the center. He had some help coming for him, but not able to get the defender. He's protesting that he was fouled there, and oof, took a hit there. And looks like the referee is actually going to he's going to pause the play here.
Let's see what is made of
shows
this.
A yellow card to the defender, which seems to suggest that was that a foul then that happened in or near the box?
I'm not sure, but let me go ahead and...
It may have happened off camera. It may have been something that we weren't looking at.
Well, let me go ahead and correct myself. I think I gave Domingos the credit there, but actually it was Jake. It was actually Jake Gourmand who made that run.
Right.
And pressured NEO defense to make a play. Early sub is... Yeah, it looks like a sub came off.
No, it was not a substitution. It was a yellow card.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Which is sort of a substitution, but you don't get to choose.
I see. Man, I was confused right there. Ryan Butcher, if you weren't here, I tell you what, man, I wouldn't know what was going on.
You probably do fine. But yeah, we're at 37-32 right now, and someone upstairs needs to restart the clock. And we are back underway. Again, still going with the full screen experience.
Full screen experience.
Cinematic experience.
For your pleasure.
Is what they call it.
Yes.
We're seeing some letterboxes. And, excellent stop right there. Well played. Had to get that one right.
Ryan, that's an interesting play made by Domingos right there. He made the block, which in the end, that's all we wanted, right? But would you rather him come out like that or keep his line? What would you rather do?
Definitely come out, because when he cuts out, if you could see it like drawn out in geometry-wise, when he comes out, it narrows the field that he can actually create a successful goal to, just this tiny, tiny slivers on either side of him. Whereas if he stayed on the line, there's a lot he could do, including going up high. So I think he made the right call. And, hey, he slapped it away, so what's to complain about, right?
Yeah, and honestly, a very interesting perspective right there. Really good explanation. And if he doesn't come out, he just gives him too much time to think, too, you know? Leaves it leaves them with a really comfortable shot selection or maybe even pass. But come out, force them to make a play, and like I
Ooh.
said, or like you said, it all worked out in the end. So
CCC regains possession. Nice little pickpocket there. Sends it way forward. He had a plan.
yes, he did, and maybe he was looking for some curve off the outside of his boot, but
Do you think he was going for a very long distance effort? Maybe you saw the goalie was out.
you never know, honestly, with Roth. You just really never know. But whatever he does, I trust him.
Get a lot of distance there, but only going to get as far as CCC.
That was kind of a wicked curve coming off that deflection as well. Ultimately back over to NEO. Again, NEO, a familiar opponent for Red Raven fans. Pretty good rivalry throughout the years between the two colleges.
I feel like it was just yesterday that we played them.
Well, it was just a couple minutes ago.
Oh, so that's why it feels like that.
All right, you're worrying me now. I think this heat's getting to you, Ryan Butcher.
Definitely. Ooh. He's going to try to make it. Nope, not going to make it. Was well read by Dylan von Rensburg there.
That little flick layoff pass, I mean, that's one of the most beautiful things you'll ever see, or that you'll see, I feel like, in the game of football. Something so little but is overlooked as far as its importance and the skill it takes to master that.
And that is Andre Johnson, who's picking it up, sending it forward.
Johnson's going to keep up the fight for this one.
He is not going to let NEO turn around with that. Forced to go back to the defense. Ooh, that could end up being costly.
Oh, nice play there.
Second interception there, and this time he opts to play it down the wing.
All right, I think that's Sean over there on that left-hand side. He makes a break on the inside, puts it in.
Oh. Not a bad effort there.
Nah, not at all. That would have been another great team goal overall.
Is he going to go chat with the linesman there? Looks like he is.
What's there to chat about? Maybe
That's
who
a
it was
good
off
question.
of, or?
Yeah, you can't see it on the camera. We're cheating again, but the linesman and the referee are having a chat. These are always the most tense moments of a game. It's like, did something happen that we miss? And if so, well, it looks like okay. Nothing major.
All right, we're good to go.
They may have just been talking about who was going to get Brahms after the game.
Brahms would be an excellent choice. Hamburgers, ice cream, chicken strips. Do what you got to do.
Processed cheese.
Making me hungry again. Ooh, good D right there.
Send it all the way back from Andre Johnson. Excellent choice. Don't try to turn around like that when you got that much pressure on you.
When I first started watching football, that always amazed me, going backwards. I mean, in like most American sports, going backward is just, it doesn't make any sense at all.
Yeah.
But in football and soccer, it makes all the sense in the world sometimes, you know. And your goalie isn't just rooted in front of the goal. He has to get out. He has to make some plays.
That's always something that has made me wonder, because I like to watch hockey sometimes, and I'm always like, why don't they hit it back to the goalie? They never do.
That's interesting.
Even when it would seem like they've got a player directly behind him, you can't turn around without risking losing. I was like, just slap it back to the goalie. But maybe I guess that's not what they do there.
And so, folks, you already know we have no clue when it comes to hockey. But you
I
notice
may have a little bit more clue.
I have no clue,
but not much.
They slap it off against the boards a lot. I think that's interesting as well. Just that's their defense. It seems like.
Well, that's indoor soccer for you if you ever have a chance to watch that.
Interesting.
I think there was a Tulsa indoor soccer team called the Revolution, which I saw once, and it was fine. But I don't know. It's just not the same because it kept sailing out.
I've actually never watched a competitive indoor game. I'm sure it's has its similarities to the outdoor game, but also just a different animal altogether. So excellent plays here from NEO. Can he get on the end of this one?
Called offside by the linesman, I believe.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there it goes. Coffeyville somewhat drawn to sleep right there. Not really aware that run from the right-hand side was coming. They're going to have to keep their eyes open next time around. What you laughing at? The plays on the field.
Yeah,
okay,
the constant hitting it back. It's like, no, you belong back here. It's like, I don't think that's how it works, but
Excellent shot right there from our camera crew, and excellent kick there from
that actually was a
Domingos.
really cinematic shot. Is that what we're looking for?
I think that, I mean, that word is another 3 syllables, and it sounds really good. I mean,
Ooh, nice tackle right there.
they're going to let that one go.
The numbers are against us.
So do you remember last year, Jake played a lot in the middle?
Yes.
Gourmand, and we see him on the right-hand side. I asked him about that, and he was like, yeah, I have no speed. I don't know what I'm doing over here. But, you know, in all honesty, I like him over there. He really knows how to find his teammates, and he sends really good crosses into the box, giving them opportunities.
Well, which is really what you want on the wing more than anything. And, oh, the referee's probably going to bring that one back.
Well, and so our player there, Vitor, he's actually arguing that maybe he was pulled back, you know, maybe on the jersey or something like that. There was pushing and shoving going on from both sides right there.
I mean, from his perspective, it may have felt like that, but from up here, I think I think that was a foul.
Okay, we'll go with that then. Ryan Butcher, you are the expert.
Oh yeah, great. I guess that's why I get paid more, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
I get that sweet, sweet bonus, that extra milkshake from Brahms.
Chocolate almond milkshakes for everybody.
Chocolate almond.
Oh, I love chocolate almond, Ryan. Don't be talking about that now.
Oh no, that was just like I didn't know. Is that like is that a fancy one you can get?
Oh, it's definitely fancy.
Pay extra for the almonds.
Speaking of fancy, nice overhead kick clearance there from NEO.
31 minutes left on the clock, and for those just joining us, still scoreless.
Yeah, still scoreless. 31 minutes left. Exciting though so far. It's been fun to watch. Coffeyville putting together some really nice runs. Just not too much on
Johnson
goal.
On the outside, looking for someone in the middle, headed away by the NEO defense. Pressure put on the ball by Trenton Spess.
Excellent step up there. Number 15, Dylan Von Rinsberg. He's already an early candidate for the Mr. Clean Award, the Defensive Player Award. Steps up, clears that one out. Anchors that back line. A sophomore-laden back line. Ooh,
Oh,
here we go, though. We see a slip up there.
Excellent, excellent touch right there. And, hey, there is our overlay.
Welcome back.
Like magic.
Zach Mitchell. Our fearless leader is back. Ooh, excellent clearance right there. Nice job to clear that one. If not, that was going to get through.
The fourth corner of the game for NEO. Actually, I just think the fourth corner of the game, period.
Well, and they took it short, which was a pretty clever idea.
And then they took it over the goal line, which was less clever.
Yeah, it was less clever overall. 29 minutes left to go in this first half. If you were with us for the women's game, saw an excellent 4-1 victory for the Red Ravens.
Although, and this is worth pointing out, they also did not score right away.
Exactly, yeah.
It took about a good, I think, 25 minutes into the first half before we saw our first goal, if I'm not mistaken.
Football has a lot to do with patience, and your success in football has to do with patience, I feel like. A couple of substitutions there. Number 19, Guy Noel, he comes in. He's going to hold down the left-hand side.
Comes all the way to us from exotic West Beach, Florida.
Nice.
Or West Palm Beach, excuse me. You got to keep the palms in there. That part's very important.
It definitely is. I wouldn't mind being there right now. And Guy is on the ball, looking for some room. Number 5, Andre Johnson, just misplays that slightly. Number 21, Meneses, not able to hold on to that one. Blame it on Dirk. That's the easy way to go, that's for sure. As a ball is cleared out by the Red Ravens, when in doubt, kick it out. I'll go with that strategy all day, every day.
So I see you've got some interesting stats over there.
I sure do. I sure do have interesting stats. No, yeah, some stats from the team. like I said, last time out, the official KJ Triple C stats, 3 goals overall, 1 apiece for 3 different players. Domingos had 6 saves as well.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm trying to remember if last season the men were stronger away or at home. I think it actually may have been stronger at away games, if I'm not mistaken. I'd have to go look that up. Whereas I think it was the women who won just about every single home game.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Looking at the numbers earlier, I think the women were either like 7-2,
Yes,
or 6-3 or something like that
I
at
think
home.
I think you're right. It was 7-2 for the women, and the guys had a less successful time at home, but
Yeah.
earned those points back on the road. But so far, they've kept NEO scoreless. Ooh,
Nice through ball.
Well, he scored with which is to say his body, but not so much the ball itself.
Interesting play right there, honestly. Domingo's doing enough to throw the
That's all
the
that
NEO
matters.
player off right there. Yeah, exactly. As we see a possible substitution, and will we see a water break?
You know, I don't see why there wouldn't be. And if there is, I totally put a water bottle in the fridge up here, so
I did as well.
I'll be staying hydrated.
All right, and so some confusion there on that clearance. Confusion there on that layoff as well. Domingos just looking to get something going there. Ralph Domingos up top.
If this was any more land of confusion, it'd be a Genesis song.
Cue the Genesis song.
Then we really will get sued. Phil Collins does not mess around.
Zach Mitchell has the funds. Let me just go ahead and say that as the substitution is made.
In his one money bag with his $ sign on it.
No doubt.
And NEO on the attack again.
Yeah, Johnson halfway up, halfway back. Didn't quite know what to do, but recovers nonetheless. Ooh, excellent job right there.
That's going to be another corner kick for NEO.
So number 12, Trenton Spess, every inch of him right there was needing to head that ball away.
Which is important. If he had misjudged that, there was an NEO player there ready to mop it up.
Yeah, they would have been on the attack, that's for sure, ready to pounce. How many corners? 4th corner?
I was trying to figure out if this is the 4th one or the 5th one, but either way, they have had. I think this actually might be the 5th. Either way, they do have the wind at their backs right now, and they're making use of it.
And so Domingos wants one at the far post, one at the near post.
And it looks like one Domingos got it.
Sean Koya unable to run out with that one. As we see this run on the right-hand side, and that's just going to go too far. Yeah.
Out. Just going to stop it there. It's like, nah, don't even bother. It's long gone. So how do you feel about the goalkeeper kit compared to the rest of the jerseys here?
It is interesting, and I guess with every team, the goalkeeper kit is different, right, as far as color goes?
Yeah, it's kind of weird, though. When the camera zoomed out, it almost looks solid white, but when it zooms in, you can see that it's got the yellow on it.
Kind of like a mint green or something.
Oh, I could go for some mint right now, too. That'd go great with some processed cheese.
I mean, to me, it looks a little mint green, but, man, I think the older I get, the worse my eyesight is, you know?
It's going to come to a time where we don't even know which team's getting the ball. We'll just see which net it goes into.
Good hustle right here. Trying to make a run on this right-hand side.
Shrugs him off. Continues to charge down.
Runner's in the middle. Goes far post.
Oh, there it is! Oh, the referee's not going to like that.
That was such a nice layoff right there from Koya. Wow. Yes, he did. Man, Domingos hit that with a lot of authority, a lot of speed. Give a lot of credit to the and he's down.
Yeah, I was about to say that's not the only thing he hit with a lot of speed and a lot of authority, but I think the goalkeeper, I'm hoping he didn't take the brunt of that, just maybe got the wind knocked out of him, we hope.
Not sure if it was from the ball or maybe a collision with
I'm counting on you to spot
own,
where the referee is right now, by the way.
A teammate.
If you see any cards going up, that's up to you to catch, Dirk. You're standing up?
No, I didn't see any cards. No cards. Just a lot of confusion, and Red Ravens actually knocking on the front door past couple of minutes. They've been doing the most. So this will give us a time to touch upon some other points. Tomorrow, volleyball is in action at home.
Mm-hmm.
National championship winning volleyball team. No pressure, right? No pressure at all. And, you might think that, they won it last year. Nobody really cares this year. That's not the case. Delise Downing is probably
Just means the
pushing those.
expectations are higher.
Yeah, probably pushing those players 5 times harder this year than she did last year.
Yeah, we had so many good postseason sports, so many going into playoffs, and
Sure.
state, and all
Yeah.
that. It was, I feel like I was kind of spoiled.
And yeah, honestly, working here at CCC, we are kind of spoiled with great students first off, but then just our athletic programs are always very solid.
Student athletes.
Well, in Phi Theta Kappa, the Academic Honor
Right.
Society on campus, they do an excellent job.
Quiz
we
bowl.
had some really great theater performances. Quiz Bowl went to the national tournament. I mean, come on.
Took second at state.
That's excellent. Excellent job. Each individual student doing what they had to do. Making us look good, Ryan Butcher.
Oh, really? Is that how it works? Because if so, now I feel really spoiled.
Well, I mean, I brag all the time on all my students. That's for sure.
That is true. Every once in a while when you hear about the student that went on to one of those big schools and was performing, say, hey, I know who that was. They got a pretty decent grade in Comp 1.
Well, and you have them turn in assignments and you have their autographs,
That's
so
true.
I mean, there you go.
That's actually why they tell us to save those essays for 5 years,
Yeah.
because you never know.
You just never know. I mean, I still have a Zach Mitchell autograph that I got as a little kid on a Reese's wrapper, of all things. I didn't have anything else to use, but interesting ball here.
It's coming from a long way off, but that is well tracked.
On grass, I think that holds up.
With the wind, I think he knew that he could just wait for it. You can save a bit of that energy for the next attack.
All right, we'll do. Ooh, interesting ball here. Nice play.
Yep, nice. Header by Vitor there, back to the goalie.
And so it's interesting. If you're a defender and you kick it back to your goalie and he touches it or he picks it up, that's against the rules, right?
With your feet intentionally. But, of course, he headed it back, which is fine.
Yeah. So if you head it back, it's all good. The goalie can pick it up.
Any sort of touch that was not your feet is fine. And, hey, speaking of touches, is the referee going to bring that back?
I think it would be within our best interest that he did, right? I mean,
yeah, because it was basically 3 versus, 7 NEO players are back there right now? No, 8. Pardon me. Yeah, there was that would have been a tough row to hoe. So.
Well, and let us go ahead and point this out, too. We have some pretty good free kick takers. Domingos, how many did he have last year? At least 2.
Mm-hmm.
I remember just at the home games alone.
Are we going to see any fancy stepovers this time?
I don't know. We have Vitor. He's over it. We also have Sean, and we also have Andre Johnson. So we'll see how this works. Looks like NEO is going to set up 5 on the line there, or in the wall.
But where's the magic spray? Can you really trust a player with no magic spray?
Yeah, that's true.
And here we go. Gonna try to doing the step over, fancy step overs.
Oh, man!
And the fancy step overs are what do it.
Go! Oh,
very, very nice right there. That was one of those where I don't think they didn't watch the first game. They would have expected some fancy step overs.
Goodness gracious, Ryan Butcher.
Here comes the replay.
Excellent job by our students to capture that and go ahead and give us on a replay. So there's 1.
And 1.
And there's 2. And 3. Bam. Excellent placement right there.
Yeah, very good. I think that was the wall covering their faces when they should have been watching where the ball was going there.
We talked about how it was a 5-man wall there.
Should have put 6.
I was going to say, was it a case of them not doing their job or just a really good free kick?
I think it's more a really good free kick, although I never blame a player in the wall who flinches because there is nothing fun about being in the wall.
I couldn't imagine, especially on the professional level, thinking about guys who kick the ball with such speed.
Right. I'm fortunate that I was not one of the tall players, so they didn't stick me in the wall that often, but when they did, I was just like, just please hit it anywhere else besides me.
Exactly. All right, well, 21 minutes left to go in this first half. I had a feeling something would come from that free kick. We talked about how, would you rather have the referee let the play go or go with the set piece? Hey,
Oof.
Set piece gets us where we want to go.
Rudy Ballesteros gives an NEO player a break.
He hadn't been in for too long either. He wanted to make sure that we said his name, that we acknowledge his presence on the field. Oh, is he going to go ahead and...
Looks like he's going to get his yellow card.
Oh, man,
and Rudy, if you're listening, I think your workbook may have been left in AS220. So.
All right.
I'm just saying, he may need to pick it up at some point. That actually may be why he dumped that NEO player to the turf. He's very frustrated not knowing where his notebook is.
Wondering where his workbook is. I mean, come on. Either way, Ballesteros, he's going to go ahead and find himself on the bench. A sophomore returning from last year, some experience there. Probably not how he wanted to start his day off, I would imagine. And it looks like Schicke's just going to go ahead and next dead ball put him right back in.
I still kind of enjoy that. So how long do they have to be subbed out? And I don't think there's a set time.
I guess not,
I actually went Googling for that, trying to see if I could find it. And I don't know if it just failed me, if I did it poorly, but I could not find the official rules on that.
Ball sent in.
Maybe I'll just stalk one of the referees on my way out. I don't think he'll think it's weird since we're doing pretty well. Oh, looks like corner number 6,
yeah,
maybe?
5 or 6. It definitely... adding up, but still a goose egg on the board as far as NEO goes.
I was about to say, I was like, well, wait a minute.
Not for us. Now. Yeah, for them. Chance after chance, but just not making anything of it just yet. So good defense from CCC. Ooh, dangerous boot there.
They have had some chances. They've created some danger from just outside the box. Looks like the referee is going to bring that back, call that one on NEO.
Seems like the right call.
He said very unbiasedly.
Always, yeah, no bias here. So the field lights are on now. Sun is down. Hopefully it'll cool off a little bit.
I was about to say, I feel like it's finally cooled off a bit. We have Zach Mitchell, of course, to thank for the fans there, too.
Zach Mitchell.
And we have the fans to thank for Zach Mitchell.
Put his life on the line. Put his gas on the line.
That was nice.
Ooh, excellent find there from Domingos. Nice distribution coming back for that hold-up play. Sean Koya.
He's got a run on the outside.
Oh,
finds him.
Excellent play.
Gets one heavy touch on it.
Ooh.
Oh, I like the NEO player just physically throwing himself down in front of it, which has got to, that's risky, but it ended up being the smart play.
To think that the Red Raven player applied that much pressure to bring him down that easily, I don't quite buy that, but
I didn't say
I buy the foul.
Yeah,
no, I buy the foul.
He threw himself
for
in
sure.
front of it, which was the smart play, considering, because once he got his second touch, it was going to go somewhere they did not like.
Yeah, very good point there. So, Guy Noel, excellent move there. Red Raven passing nice and crisp right now. Great organization playing those passing lanes very well.
This is what we like to see. And Andre Johnson looking for help up front.
Ooh.
Sends it forward.
Outside of the boot even.
And I think we'll be happy to take that throw in deep in NEO territory.
I like that bit of skill there from Andre.
Andre Johnson brought that ball all the way back from midfield with him. Well, it looks like he's going to go for a longer one perhaps. He does like his long throw-ins.
Into the box.
That was my heads up to the camera crew to let him know he loves those long throw-ins all the way into the box from long distance.
Good defense there just to step up and make sure that NEO was not able to run on that one. 18 minutes left in this first half.
It's just flown by.
Really has. Good gameplay overall. People are laughing, but I'm not sure at what.
I want to say that they're laughing at the NEO player trying to cheat some distance there.
I hope it's not at me. Yeah.
It may be you.
And, okay, here we go. Back over to NEO. Throw in on this right-hand side.
Whoop. Looks like they'll have one more chance at it.
Nice little bit of skill there. Dangerous ball. Just, let that one go back to.
Shepherd that back safely. Shield it with his body. And just distributes it to Andre Johnson. NEO is hanging back a little bit. CCC is happy to let them do it.
Yeah, it's interesting right now. 17 minutes left, like I had mentioned just a couple seconds ago. And you're right, NEO is just happy to Just kind of sit back and play defense.
They have been pretty dangerous on the counterattack, so maybe that's what they were hoping for, was another opportunity to grab it when CCC tries to move forward. But
Sure.
if they're not in any rush, I'm just saying, they are up on the board.
Yeah, very good point there. I like to see us capitalize on that space that they're giving us and the time as well. This one goes in, going to be taken by Noel. He's going to look for the play in the middle.
Oh, that was well won right there.
Just like
Rafael Domingos.
Yeah, and just like Gabriela Rodriguez on the women's side, good job of coming back and winning that ball. Ooh.
Yeah, just being dangerous in the midfield and creating those attacks by grabbing the ball when they least expect it.
Yeah, that's a really good point, man. Great control, good distribution. Nice find here.
Luis hunting, trying to find Guy.
And so we have a long throw here.
Of course. I mean, why wouldn't you? Oh, is it going to be a little sneaky? No. Maybe long throw after all.
Nice little fake right there.
Made you guys look. There it is.
Johnson into the box. Great job, camera crew.
They're wise to his tricks now. Oh, Andre Johnson. What?
Wanted to get his name called, one more time at least for the half.
Who have we had who have received cards at this point in the game?
Well, remember Rudy came in and got one right off the bat.
Did Rafael get one for the foul against the goalie, or was he spared there?
I think he was spared.
Okay, that's good to know.
So a four-man back line for NEO. Ooh, nice run here. He is onside.
And looks like he's going to go directly into the box, take it by himself, but you're not going to get past A. Domingos
That's
that
true.
Easily.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to take quite a bit more, that's for sure. He makes himself so big, and he knows the angles. He understands, what the strikers
thinking. He probably also
thinking.
knew that was really his only chance, because he had some help on the way, but he would have had to do some hold-up play if he wanted to get that player into position. So it was either risk losing the ball when he was being closed down, or just go for it.
Yeah.
And he made the right call to just leap right in there and, like you said, make himself big, protect the net. Looks like we have a player on the pitch.
Ooh, and I think that's, is that Ralph?
Maybe looks like it.
Could be like a Charlie horse or something like that. You see younger
Might just
brother.
be taking a bit of a breather as he gets up slowly.
And so another free kick. Not such a dangerous area.
Is that the same player who was doing that with back at the goal?
I think every inch counts, isn't that right? Like every inch counts.
Yeah, but oh no, see, Andre Johnson just got it right back. Sneaky guy.
All right, here we go. So
you see that these are the dark arts, they say, of soccer.
If you know it, I mean, could be in the league for years.
Right, looks like he's just going to belt it into the box. Floats it.
Oh, not bad at all.
Out by the goalie.
Yeah, forces him to make a play. Sean with the
turn, and he's able to get touch on it, a crucial touch out to the side.
Excellent move by Guy.
He turns, sends it into the middle. Oh, leaning back to try to grab it. Spins around. Not out yet, though. There's still soccer to be played in this box.
Yeah, a lot of action in the box right now.
Oh, nope, not getting out yet. Opts to go to the outside, looks for the angle, and that's a close one.
Great sequence of play there.
We actually wondered if he jumped out with it, which would have been a pretty humorous way to end it. But, yeah, that was a lot of danger. Every time NEO thought that they'd cleared the danger, nope.
Yeah, not at all. Red Ravens persistent in that attack, that's for sure. But here come NEO with a counterattack, though.
Persistent. And are they going to get the corner out of that?
Oh.
Looks like they are not going to get the corner out of that.
I was going to say, I don't.
Number 10 will need to go put it in the correct spot, as he does. Oh, no, actually, darn, it missed me. I'm going to have to walk very slowly over there to go get that ball. It's like, what? What? I like that we get to be all zoomed up at him so we can really appreciate his burn in about 15 seconds here, which is what you want.
Yeah, definitely so. No reason to not
by the way,
take a little bit of time here.
Loving the two-camera setup for this. This is perfect.
Yeah, the two-camera setup is great. Zach Mitchell, man.
Zach Mitchell paying close attention to the game
yeah,
right
he
now.
loves us. He cares about us quite a bit.
He's playing a very intense game of free cell over on his laptop.
Excellent job there from the Red Raven back line. I think that might have been Sergio Mojica.
Ooh, cuts it again. He's looking for some help.
And that's Luis Lescuer, number 10.
Drops it. Koya, who then continues the attack, sends it forward.
Luis reminded me of a different number 10.
10 from Inio. Oh.
A 10 from Barcelona. Keeping the ball like he is, able to get through the defenders.
That's true.
A lot of speed as well.
That's very nice of you to say, by the way.
Well, you know my personal affiliations, but I give credit where credit's due.
Fair enough. Fair enough. You know, interestingly enough, we were talking stats earlier, and I don't know if I mentioned this, but 538, the website that originally did baseball stats, then did politics stuff, now has an entire section for the Premier League, for MLS, for La Liga.
That's awesome.
For the UCL, and it's like you can go there and just see, like, what are your chances? How are you feeling? And granted, it's super early in the season, but I'd be lying if I said I hadn't checked it at least 3 times during the weekend as games progressed. When they put Chelsea in 3rd place after our win, and then dropped us back down to 4th after Tottenham beat up Man U.
It is so early in the season. There's no doubt about that. So early in the season. You just never know. Huh?
Here too, so early in the season, but a lot to look forward to.
Oh, there's no doubt about that.
That's
and
the best part about the beginning of the season, by the way. Anyone can win.
Yeah,
everyone's full of hope.
Yeah,
everyone's full of beans.
You can say what you want to during preseason. I mean, you can go off of whatever formula you have or algorithm, whatever it might be, but it really doesn't matter.
Make all the predictions that you want, and if any come true, you will be a soccer guru.
Oh, all of a sudden, yeah.
And everyone will not listen to all the ones you got wrong. Speaking
all right.
of the ones that got right, we got a
Luis.
long break. He's definitely handling those. Oh, look at that, wide open. Making a run, sends it into the box. Oh, we needed just another second to get there.
He did.
He was in the middle of his run. Still, great ball, great run of play. This is what I like to see.
Yeah.
And he's just going to let that go by. It's like, what? That wasn't my throw-in. That's not my problem, man.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun right there. They are very organized. They are tuned in right now. Vitor, I think I said it earlier, or wrong earlier, but number 25, Vitor, was making a great run in the box right there.
Have you said that wrong? I thought you've had his name right the whole time.
Well, just on that last play, I think I got it wrong, but I just want to, again, give credit where credit's due. And guess who's right back in? Rudy Ballesteros. Let's see how long he can last. He has about 9 minutes not to get a yellow card right here.
Let's not joke about a second yellow card.
Nah, I trust Rudy. I really do. I'm sure Shicky told him exactly what he needed to do.
Not get a yellow card.
Exactly. Which is just brilliant.
He was probably thinking, it's like, I should have said that the first time, but I'm not going to make that same mistake twice.
Well, and Luis, great hustle right there. Just keeping that ball alive, and Red Ravens will take their time to set up this set piece.
Looks like it's going to be Vitor, who's going to probably try to drop that right into about where the penalty spot is. This is a good opportunity for a header from just like right off of it. You can get a lot of power at just the right angle. So let's see what they opt to do. No fancy step overs, just throw it into the box.
All right, so here we go.
Oh, opts to play it low instead. Falls to him. And
off the crossbar.
Drops it back in. Should have probably let that go for the goalie, but Inio will not be punished for that mistake. Woo, off the crossbar for...
Oh, man, that's tough right there. But
no, I don't think that was tough. I think he knew what he was doing. He kept that Inio player from winning it, and that's going to be a Coffeyville throw-in for Andre Johnson.
Yeah, Andre, great play right there. Well, and just great set-piece routines for the past, 2 or 3 set pieces from the Red Ravens. It's great routine. They obviously practice those all the time, and it's really showing today.
Yeah, so far so good. Feeling really good about where they are. Inio has had a lot of dangerous plays, and this is one of them.
Yeah, right here.
He's got a lot of space to think about it. How's he going to play this? Not well.
Yeah, good job just to track back right there from the Red Ravens. And
oh, man, there's so many bad defending decisions being made right now, but Inio is back on the counterattack, flicks it up and over.
I think this, no, that's going to go
that's
out.
It's going way too fast for him.
Game speed definitely has sped up in the past couple of minutes, and it's forcing the players to make quick decisions. Maybe these players just aren't that ready to go just yet, that fit just yet.
Yeah, I mean, it's early for Inio as well, so they'll be kind of settling on their final 11, just like we are, and you never know. Things can change, but still a lot of game left to be played.
All right, so 14, Raf Costa, he's coming in. Looks like he'll probably get the last 6 minutes of the half, looking to make his mark on the game.
Acosta playing football, I think this might be a first.
Oh, yeah.
Who was it who was, I'm trying to remember which Costa was it. There was like, you know, like, of course, there was Diego Costa. But then there was like another Costa just like named, his name was just like David or something like that.
It's actually Douglas for Juventus.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
And I always used to joke that like he was like he was Diego Costa using like the worst fake name, hoping that no one would notice.
Diego Costa, I don't think you're gonna like
have you seen
mistake anybody.
Exactly.
Yeah,
he's been hiding as Douglas Costa.
Tricky right there, very tricky.
Referee saying, "Hey, move it back."
Yeah.
Don't maybe get number 10 to do it for you.
Number 10, he's the agitator.
So a bit of a long setup. We've got a substitution for the Red Ravens, but looks like there's going to hold off on that.
Okay.
Standing at the center is let's see, Noriel was waiting for his chance.
Good job there just to step up and clear that one out. Not sure if that was Rudy or if that was Rafa, but good job by the Red Raven defense. Not allowing NEO to really get anything like in some sort of rhythm or motion. It's come mostly from counterattacks, not from like the run of play or anything like that.
They've also been ready to poach mistakes like that. We haven't had a lot of them, but when it's happened, they've been lurking nearby to take advantage.
All right, good defense right there. I think that was Costa that stepped up.
Yes, it was. Looks like that's going to travel out for an NEO throw-in.
Not a bad look right there. Not a bad look at all. We see Domingos try to do something with that.
Good hop over that slide tackle. Woof. Nice chest trap there.
Yeah.
That one's going to sting.
Ooh. Caught him from behind there.
Yeah, but still creating pressure on there. Looks like if they're going to capitalize on it, it's not going to be that easy.
Ooh, this is tough right here.
And
he's going to call that against the Red Ravens, but what is that right there? Maybe like a tug on the jersey or something, or what?
There was a thing that the referee did not see because he was behind, but the NEO player actually slapped it down with his hand as he went down.
Oh, interesting.
And, again, he's not going to see that because he was behind it.
Yeah.
But we had a bird's eye view right there, and dang.
Because we're working with 2 cameras nowadays.
Indeed, and one of those was right up in their face.
Exactly.
So a little shake of the hand there on the referee. Said thanks for calling a foul, I suppose. And he's they're at a good distance where they could just opt to try to just blast it into the back of the net.
It's going to take something special, that's for sure. I don't know if
Or
they'll
it
try
could
to
just
work
opt to
something here or
float it maybe. Floating it is.
Yeah, good call. And let's see, that's cleared but brought back
Float
out.
Number 2.
Look at Domingos tracking all the way back, and he's asking of the line judge there, offsides, anything?
Something? Maybe a milkshake from Brahms?
Man,
I don't know.
yeah,
Something.
milkshakes. Zach Mitchell's bringing steak and shrimp, so I mean we're just
Brahms
waiting
sponsoring
for
us
that.
or something? Because we've been bringing them up a lot lately.
Yeah.
Because I know Subway is. I've seen the signs. I don't think they have any milkshakes at Subway though.
You're right. You're right. They don't.
Takes it not quite into the box right there. That's kind of when I screw up across in FIFA.
Yeah, you're right. I mean it's way too short. That's for sure. Ooh. Thought he's going to try for the
Scored away from him.
Ronaldo UEFA goal of the year right there. They're
Yep.
going to go for the bicycle kick.
Going to end up as another corner kick.
That overhead bicycle kick from Ronaldo voted UEFA goal of the year.
I can see it. I did see it, and it was a very good goal.
I honestly couldn't believe it when I saw it live. I wasn't there in the stadium.
It was.
But whenever I was watching it, that was just.
It was it was disgustingly good.
Oh man.
Absolutely
crazy.
Disgusting.
So what's this seventh corner?
Maybe even 8th, but it's not going to be the one that's going to get it. Their corners have actually gotten worse.
Yeah, they really have.
Those first 2 were incredibly dangerous. Like
Yeah.
they had a chance to put themselves on the scoreboard really early, but Maybe our goalkeeper has read it at this point.
Yeah, I think they're just they've adjusted for sure, and dangerous ball through, but Domingo's there to clean it up and distribute it back out.
So with 2 minutes left, Coffeyville running up the flank.
Ballesteros, Domingos, he's gonna.
Sends it long. I think that's exactly the weight he wanted for that.
Yes,
So
you
just
are
needs to-
right.
Sends it straight into the center without hesitation and was not able to find the Coffeyville player waiting for him.
Ooh, nice layoff there by Raf Costa.
I'm actually kind of impressed by the run he made to get there in the first place. He came from a long way up.
Good eyes, man. Good observation. Yeah. Not only did he make the spectacular play, but he did everything that he needed to do to get himself in that position. So.
Okay, I was watching him as he as he made his run up there for a second. I was like, okay, let's not do anything that we would regret.
Yeah.
But no, he was just putting pressure on it, so good for him.
All right. So yeah.
Right now we got 1:42 left in this half.
I think Shiki will go in feeling pretty good about the game overall, but they're going to want to tack on one or two more, I feel like.
Oh, do you think maybe just two?
One or two, 5 or 6, whatever it takes to get the victory.
If it became 5 or 6, I would honestly start to feel bad.
Nah.
Maybe a little bit?
Nah.
Well, oops.
Yeah, so that came up and hit his arm, correct?
Yeah. Sorry, I always kind of laugh a little bit at the activities that go on. I mean, I've often wondered, like, do you drill that? Or do you just pick it up watching professional soccer?
Oh, yeah. Well, I think that just as a competitor, you just don't want to admit it, really.
You
know
can
what I
get
mean?
away
Like
with just enough, and it's knowing right where that line is.
Yeah.
And I think that's what I like to see. Is just like here we go. Here's where that line is. Get a little bit of a jog back up. Shine the ball a little bit.
Yeah.
Get it right on that line.
I like the color of his socks. What is that, like a gray or something?
I'm gonna say silver.
I like that.
Silver's cool. Gray is
Okay.
gray.
Okay.
Gray
yeah.
is where my hair's going. Not as cool.
Because of these students, man. These students give us so much stress.
What, you mean like when the games are close?
Speaking of close, 1-0, 20 seconds left. Excellent free kick goal from the Red Ravens, man.
Oh, manages to get a touch on it, enough to slow it down.
He has a runner in the middle, too, but...
Well, looks like he's going to be able to save it, but it's not going to do much good. Just going to opt to send it forward in these last few seconds. And that is going to be the end of the first half. Coffeyville had a few rough moments, close calls in there, but they're the ones on the scoreboard. That's what matters.
It's been an exciting half so far. Looking forward to an exciting second half. We'll see you in about 15 minutes. All right, so let's take a look at some first half action, in particular the first half goal. We
At
see,
not one, but two step overs, and then a goal. Slips right past.
man,
See, when you're in the wall, you kind of have to not try to like move away. It's like, oh God, it's coming straight from my face.
you're trying to hit the ball in that situation,
Yeah.
right?
He's thinking long term, where
Well,
it's like you can't have that face be marred for the rest of your
yeah.
life to stop one goal.
We could probably go ahead and give Sean a little bit of credit, though, for the placement, right? We'll go ahead and say Sean just placed it so well.
Right. I guess we can give him some credit.
Yeah. Honestly, though, great set piece routine right there. Honestly, all throughout the first half, great set pieces. Dangerous from the Red Ravens. Only a matter of time, I think, until we knock on another one or two.
Some good set pieces from NEO too early in the first half. So
Early in the first half, but like you mentioned, though, fell off quite a bit.
Yeah, and I'm going to be watching to see if they sort of take advantage how Coffeyville's doing, almost using the wind stopping power to their advantage, floating those long balls over, counting on the wind slowing it down enough so that the forwards could run straight onto it.
Domingos has wonderful leg power as it is, so add in just a couple miles per hour of wind. That's going to make a big difference. And the Red Ravens, we said 2-0 is dangerous, but 1-0, man, just feels like we almost don't even have the lead at this point, really,
Yeah, but if I had to choose, I'd take 1-0.
Imagine that, but still just kind of on the edge a little bit.
Just a little bit.
But I hope the players don't play like that. It's one thing for me to be nervous up here, but they just need to go out and play the game. And nice opportunity here.
Stands back, very smart there. Oh, does he slip it in?
Ooh.
Not quite. That was a very, very intelligent play when Rafael Domingos had it, knocked it forward, and who's playing up front with him right now? I'm trying to get his number right now.
I think that is I think that's going to be Bittencourt. I think that might be Bittencourt.
It's like he knew that if he made any play on that ball at all, then that was going to end it right there. But he wires a step back, threw up his hands, let Rafael go forward with it, and almost slipped it through.
Less than 2 minutes into this second half, we are on the front porch knocking. So corner.
Will they answer? Will they open up for the pizza? We have no doubt brought them.
We'll see about that. Ooh, nice ball in, header, and it's a
and
goal.
Do you like your pizza extra spicy? Because that was an excellent goal.
Go, 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 go. Whoa. Being mobbed right now with that wonderful header. So let's take a look at this. Action in the box. Bittencourt number 28. Makes the move.
But who's the one who's ultimately going to get it? Oh, look at that. So beautiful.
That was precise. Very, very precise on that header right there.
Yeah, that is exactly what we want to see. Excellent work right there. That was number 28.
Guy Bittencourt.
Yep,
I'm trying to tell you, man. If you don't know his name, you're going to know it after tonight. That's for sure.
I know it.
And he actually had a goal in that very first game as well. So.
Oh, yeah. He did, didn't he? That's when we were still having some issues with the numbers right there. But
well,
now,
yeah, according to the KJCCC website, he had already had one. But, hey, it's official now. He's in the books. Red Ravens up 2-0.
And I feel good about this.
I feel very good, actually.
So, man, they always fall for the free pizza trick. Like, it never fails.
Bribery, man. Such a great thing.
Don't open up the door. You have to look out the window first, and you see that they're not wearing any sort of official Pizza Hut gear. I mean, something has to just feel wrong.
Red Ravens not content here. Sean Collier making a run.
Oh, that was a nice thought there, but was just not enough for Rafael to get a foot to it.
He had Domingos in the middle, didn't he?
Yeah, that is who he was aiming for. Little bit of a
nice foot race right there.
Yep, and some cries from the fans who thought that may have been a foul, but the referee is not buying it.
I honestly did not see a foul right there.
I know. I mean, there was a little bit of physicality, but just a normal amount, let's say.
Well, and
there
unfortunately,
are actually quite a few NEO fans out there as I was walking around during halftime, just kind of observing the crowd. Well, of course, outnumbered by CCC fans.
Oh, no doubt about that.
There were quite a few here for the first official home game of the season. I told a lot of people that they should come home and I don't know, just see what's going to be hopefully a very exciting season, and they have not disappointed.
Yeah, no, not at all. Women's team and the men's team, and I actually was happy to see a lot of students in the crowd. So they're coming and supporting their peers. It's an awesome thing.
Ooh, that one's probably, yeah, they're like, whoops, wrong side of the half to do that now. It's just going to keep sailing back to the goalie or across the goal line.
They're going to get that down before too long. So, again, be thinking about your MVP candidate. Be thinking about your Defensive Player of the Game candidate as well. Ball given away cheaply there by NEO. Domingos handles it on the outside. Content just to pull this one back, maybe take their time.
Yeah, just kind of build a play. I mean, when you're 2-0, you don't need to rush into anything. And if you look, there was almost a solid line of 5 NEO players. And he knew he didn't have a lot of options to go forward. It would just be opening up for a vicious counterattack against like only 3 defenders, and that was always a bad idea. So it was smarter. Just bring it back, take your time, win this throw in.
And so that was
Drop
Jake.
it back to Andre Johnson.
Yeah, that was Jake over there on that right-hand side, like you said, dropping it back to Andre. And long throw in, but
some frowns on the faces of the NEO. Deep bench there, probably wanting their chance to get in, probably make a difference in this.
Yeah, I imagine so. You know, as a competitor, it's hard to sit there and watch, especially when your team is down and you feel like you can offer something to that team to change that scoreline.
And I doubt this is where the scoreline will rest. Now, if that's going to be more for CCC or if NEO is going to close the gap a little bit, that remains to be seen.
Remains to be seen. Battle on the sideline there. Looks like Jake.
Looks like the referee's going to call a foul, yes.
Oh, okay, okay. Clever play there.
Yeah, and now he's like, hey, look, here's number 7. What am I, Andre Johnson, supposed to do about this?
Andre.
Oh, see, we just get all this from our zoomed-up camera. This is wonderful.
Yeah, gotta love it. Gotta love this fresh perspective here. So
I don't know how I feel about the trash can framed in that shot, but
what are you gonna do, man? You gotta keep the field clean.
It might be art, actually. You know, like there's dragged back. Is the referee gonna say anything?
Yeah,
the
that's
linesman saying nothing.
Oh, so he thought some theatrics were involved right there, huh?
Possibly. I don't think that Gormal is much for theatrics. Down in Wales, they don't really breed him that way.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. If Jake goes down, I would imagine it was for a very good reason. You know, if he's on the ground holding an arm or a leg, I trust that it actually does hurt. He's not just trying to sell it and win a foul.
Well, looks like we've only got one player. No fancy step-overs here. Noriel's going to try to just float that one smoothly into the box. And, so many shirts there waiting for it, but it didn't fall for him. But we'll have a second try at it.
Excellent.
And again, that one's going maybe a little far past.
Wonderful ball there from who was it that sent that over to that right-hand side?
Oh,
not the person that sent it. I think Sean maybe sent that ball.
Who sent it to Noriel. Is what you're saying. Okay, I got you. And speaking of sending it far, long ball. Only one NEO player there up against 4 defenders, but making a name for himself. Little bit of a professional fouler. So
number 10, he's been all over the place tonight. He's been very aggressive.
That was Jordan Mooney with the foul, and NEO opts to take it quickly. And already CCC is planning to explode out of the back, as they do.
Yeah, excellent run right there. Finding him on the left-hand side. I think that's Trenton Spess.
Yep, but again, sees the danger, sees the blue shirts converging, decides to play it safe. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, no, not at all, especially with the 2-0 lead.
He's going to opt to send it up the right. We've got a runner there. Rafael
Domingos.
Considers.
Yeah, he just surveys the field.
And it's off the field. But that's okay.
Taking chances. We like to see that, for sure.
Exactly.
A lot of chances taken in that women's game as well, paid off. Trenton Spess going to bring this one down. Going to play it to his back line. Going to try to make something out of nothing here.
Nice thought, but that was well defended. That top knot gives you actually extra powers when it comes to defensive knot. Actually, is it a top knot or more of a bun?
I don't want to speculate at this point.
Oh, God forbid we speculate.
Yeah, I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings or anything like that. But
that's
excellent ball right there, though.
He's ready for it. He's going to have to bring it back. He's got a couple Red Ravens coming in on him.
All right,
so is he going to go for the corner? Yes, he is.
Nice job, Jake. Good play right there.
Yeah, he didn't really have a lot of options. Good on him to hold it in the corner there to win that ultimate corner. Yeah, he's definitely happy with himself because you really don't want to get that wrong. The linesman is letting us know where the corner is.
Jake's got a beard like a grown man. I envy that.
Again, it's the Welsh blood.
And so this will be Noriel taking this one. This is like our second or third corner of the game,
Yep.
or of the half.
I don't think we had any corners in the last half.
Interesting. Well, we've definitely been on the front foot this second half, though.
Get that fake turf puffed just right.
Yeah. Set up those rubber pellets just how you want them.
It matters. Just watch it. See how much it matters.
And so it's sent in.
It's actually a really good corner
yeah,
sent
that was
towards
nice.
the far post. Is the referee going to say there was a little shoving? Yes, he is. He's going to have him bring it back. Or, yes, okay. There he goes.
They're trying to clean up the play in the box, aren't they? I know professionally they are. But would you say that, I mean, you could call a foul almost every set piece that happens, in the box almost. You know what I mean? Like
right.
all the bodies.
Yeah, there's some
the contact.
There generally, when you're defending in the box, you get a lot of leeway given to you towards having fouls called for your team, and you have to have something amazingly blatant happen if you are trying to get a goal to have a foul called for you.
And that's interesting to me because what happens in the midfield that is a foul isn't quite the same. In the box,
right.
What they would call in the box. That's interesting to me.
I can understand because you don't want to be the one who gives the crucial PK away. And then it turns out you're watching the stream later, you're listening to these two idiots ramble on, and then you realize
that's us.
You got it wrong.
Yeah. We're the idiots. That's us.
Did you hear a whistle there? I did. Yep.
I thought they were going to let that one go, but
for a second, it's just like you were saying. It's different. It's different out there.
I like the pursuit. The defensive pursuit, though. Noriel making his mark on this game. Chris Adams joins the booth briefly. Still really appreciate that.
Just long enough to get a good bird's eye view of the game.
Thought she was going to bring some food, but turns out we were wrong.
I was promised milkshakes.
Yeah. It's all right, though. Next time.
And an extra spicy pizza. I don't know what an extra spicy pizza is. I've been thinking about that. I said it, but what is it?
Seek and you shall find.
You're saying I should just go to Simple Simon's right now and said, I'll have an extra spicy pizza, please. And they'll say, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Take matters into your own hands.
Just climb behind the counter and start making something?
Yeah. Are they gonna? We're gonna get a call right here.
When I get my statement to the police, I'm gonna say you told me to.
Yeah.
And I'm very highly suggestible. So
I've got pool around here.
All right, speaking of pool,
pull
the play back.
Like a dryer door. Bad joke.
I know. That was probably a brilliant joke. I'm just too stupid to get it.
Yeah, exactly. It was just too funny. So, NEO still scrapping here. Not a lot of activity for Domingos.
Oh, that was perfectly timed. This is their big chance. Is he going to take the shot? He opts to play it in. Well cleared away by number 23, Jordan Mooney.
Oh, nice.
We needed that because, wow, that was a well set up play. They exploded that way. They're like, this is our chance, but they're not done yet. Still opting to play it forward while CCC looks to try to pull it away from him.
4 on the back. So basically, CCC wants to score, but are they just looking to absorb the pressure right now?
I don't know. I think if there's one thing that NEO has proven, both at the beginning of the first half and these last few minutes, they can put on a lot of dangerous pressure, and sitting back and absorbing it, not always the best idea. Well,
yeah.
I say that, but that was pretty handily cleared out.
Ooh, lucky bounce right there.
And smart play by the defender to let that go out because that was going nowhere they wanted.
Almost 15 minutes gone in the second half. Man, this has been very exciting so far.
Yes, it has been. Really, really, really want that guy's shirt right there. That's a fancy shirt. I think you know who I'm talking about.
Looks like a pretty trippy shirt. Looks pretty good. Have you never tried tie-dyeing yourself, Ryan Butcher?
Not since the 3rd grade.
Well, I think you should get into it. Ooh, what's going to be the call there? So nothing. I thought
another run from the outside. This is where they got it last time. Good first touch. No, bad finish.
So do you it's a little bit of both here, but bad finish or just a good job by Domingos to come out and disrupt that? A little bit of both, I feel like.
I feel like he had the space and time that and I'll bet if you ask him, he'd say the same. He should have done better.
Yeah.
Not that I'm complaining. But that is 2 close calls in the space of just a couple minutes. Makes you wonder if CCC is going to wake up This might not last forever.
Yeah, that right-hand side. Oh, we see a little tape stick Domingo say. Yeah, that right-hand side has been vulnerable this second half, number 10 in particular. Instigator in the first half, continuing to do so in the second half.
So, if you're Inio, where do you go from here? Do you keep playing that right flank? Do you keep hoping that you'll get another chance? Or do you try to switch it up?
I think I keep attacking that right flank. I wouldn't want to overdo that right hand side, but if it's working, you just got to keep going with it, right? I mean,
don't fix it.
Yeah, exactly. So I'd keep attacking that right hand side. Try to play aggressive and try to stop the Red Ravens from advancing it past midfield. Try to stop it right then and there. Once they give it up, trying to regain possession.
Guess that was a corner kick after all.
All right, so Noriel's going to step up to take this one. Ball is up toward the middle, and...
Ooh, solid connection, just not the angle that he wanted.
I think that was Von Rensburg right there, right?
I believe so.
Very tall. I like it when he comes up for the corners. It's exciting.
He's like a dolphin breaching the waves of the ocean.
Like a salmon.
Yeah, very graceful.
Yeah, out of the stream, He's already tall. He has some hops to go along with it.
And
good defensive play right there from NEL. Shoulder to shoulder, just took that one right away.
Creates enough contact just to put out the danger, but in the end, look at that. It's like, yeah, I'll take that throw in, thanks.
Yeah, Sean. He's got a lot of confidence as a player. I like that.
And he earned that confidence.
With that free kick goal, that's for sure.
That is not misplaced confidence. Are you seeing something up there?
Yeah, substitutions here. Looks like Ralph Domingos is going to go off. He's going to get a breather. Guy Noel going to come back in. Looks like he'll patrol this right-hand side. And what do we have there?
That's kind of interesting. There was a bit of a protest from I didn't see who claimed he was fouled, but no, ref called it against him, saying no.
I think they maybe were claiming a tug on the jersey.
Yeah. A tug on the jersey in soccer, I refuse to believe it.
That never happens, right?
And looks like I don't believe a foul was called on Sean there.
Yeah.
I mean, I honestly didn't think it was a foul. It seemed like a fair challenge to me.
Yeah, I totally agree. They seem to play the ball pretty quickly, so not a lot of argument there.
Got to watch out for number 10, though. He will keep you from putting that ball where you want it.
Yeah, I like his intensity this second half, that's for sure.
They need to have that like as an official FIFA trait that you can give your player, like changes where ball is placed for other team. That go right with the second win, long throw-in traits for career mode.
Or
maybe put that in the journey.
Yeah.
You could work that into a cutscene.
Always stands in front of the free kick ball so free kicks can't be taken quickly. That's what I want from my FIFA
I know.
prodigy.
They just don't make it real enough. Or maybe have when a player gets sprayed with the magic spray and he gets it on his boot and he gets kind of irritated by it.
Very upset.
It's stuff like that they need to add to the game.
They're listening, I'm sure. So,
yeah. Please credit me with a free copy of the new FIFA game, and we'll call it even.
Coming out soon.
Yeah, I skipped the last one. I'm not gonna lie. I did get 17, which is fine. I like it just fine. Although I don't like what they did to PKs. I'm so bad at them now.
I totally agree with that. 125%.
It bugged me because I could hit the same spot on PKs
last
one every time.
Money.
Then it's like I just send it listing in towards the corner at like 2 miles per hour.
Yeah, exactly. So Trenton Spess, I think, was called for that last foul. Free kick, though, just right into the arms of Domingos.
That is traveling, but that was a rough one to bring down. I don't think he needs to be mad at it.
Well, Bittencourt, he already has one goal. He wants another. He's doing a really good job up top. The connection of Domingos, Bittencourt, Koya, it's been working out well.
Oh, look at that. He's going to try to drop it to that right flank, but, oh, yes. They were wise to him that
You saw that
time.
run, didn't you? Yeah.
And they just converged on him, saying, nope, not a third time.
I'm sure if we were outside of the booth, we would hear Shicky yelling about that.
Fool me once, shame on me. Or you, fool me twice, shame on you. You just can't get fooled again.
Well, George Bush, yeah.
See, it's kind of poetic that I screwed that up at the start, considering what I was going for.
You meant that. Well, and
dang.
Koya, great idea, but just not enough mustard on that pass right there.
Or maybe there was enough mustard, but it wasn't spicy enough.
It depends on what condiments you prefer.
Yeah, I mean, if it was honey mustard, it was way too sweet, which is not going to make it.
Honey mustard on chicken strips. I mean, that's one of the only ways to go, really.
So what you're saying is we need some chicken strips in the field right now.
We get desperate as the night goes on. Do you realize that? Like, we get real desperate.
I may have eaten a while ago.
20. Let's see.
I actually live here now, so I should stop and get something on the way home.
Yeah, you
Why
can.
not?
You're not going to get home like at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
You're actually going to get home at a decent time. So, yeah, Mr. Butcher, he is now a Kansas resident. Welcome.
Yeah, it's great here, and it's great to watch. Oh, wow. I was about to say it was great. It was great to watch a good game, and then, man, he took a hard hit right there. I think he's okay, but he seems to be asking of the referee, did that not seem yellow to you? Because it seemed yellow to me.
Honestly, yeah, that was pretty harsh.
I mean, that's what he's saying. I'm not saying that because I'm very, very even-handed.
Yeah,
is this going to be one of those patented multiple step-overs?
So,
I think it may be.
Yeah, so 26.
Oh, here comes number 10 to defend where the ball is. Okay. He's like, he says, acceptable. Carry on.
Yeah, 26, Bruno. He's over it. Luis.
1, 2, and 3.
Ooh.
Not far away. Although, I think they'd have a case to make that the wall charged forward after the second step over before the kick. That's technically should let him retake it.
That's interesting.
Looks like the referee is, well, what do we have in here? Are we having a substitution?
Yeah, a couple substitutions here. Looks like I think maybe the Red Raven subs are being called back. NEO subs, they're on now. And so now here we go. Noriel's going to go out. Trenton Spess as well.
Have we ever discussed what a group of Ravens are called? Or have we not?
I think we have, but
I just feel like we have.
But I want you to remind me.
It's called an unkindness of Ravens.
Wow. Okay. I thought it was going to be a lot like fiercer than that, like more fierce or yeah.
I would say there's nothing more unkind than absolutely stomping on your opponent in the very first home game of the season. Just saying.
I like it.
Of course, I say that. There's 23 minutes left to go in this game, and I may be forced to eat those words because NEO has not been weak, but that was some excellent footwork right there.
Yeah, excellent 1-2 right there.
A little bit of a speculative shot from long distance.
He had a runner right there, too. I mean, it might have been a tough angle, but probably should have looked for his teammate on that one.
Maybe he felt it. I mean, from that angle, you could conceivably make it from that distance, just maybe with a little bit more of a heavy strike.
So substitutions did come on. One that we did have, number 8, Guy Lira.
Ooh, he's going to say, hey, ref, where's my call?
Pullback there is what it looked like, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And now we actually have a lot of agreement in the booth that should have been a foul.
Who let the dogs out? Somewhat dangerous passes from the Ravens, although they're working out. Just a misplay
whoops.
there. And that's going to go all the way. That's going to go back to NEO. 22 minutes left in this second half.
Yeah, so far so good. NEO still looking to counterattack here. Looking for their opportunity. If they could have the Ravens lead. Oh, hey, that actually is a good chance to ask this question. Is this a conference game?
I am not quite sure about that.
I don't think it is. I would be willing to look up our official information.
Go to the archives.
Okay, I need to pull the torch aside, which reveals the hidden bookcase. Then I need to take the first textbook ever bought at CCC for $300 back in 1929. It was very expensive. And actually, our textbooks are not that bad. He hastens to add. And let's see. We've got
I'm going to say no.
You're saying that. If you end up being right, I'm going to be very upset after I took all the time to look it up in the archives. Let's see. We have NEO College, and I believe it's only a conference game if it has an asterisk next to it. Correct?
Yes, I think you are
Okay, then
correct
this
right
would
there.
not be a conference game in that case.
And there you have it. Substitutions.
Which means that a draw would just be a draw if it came to that.
Sure, yeah, so no extra time lurking.
Also, just as a heads up, in the last away game, 3-1 versus Metropolitan Community College. That's
Yeah.
and
And
the archives. I had to check against the official archives against your information just to be safe.
Just learn to trust me, Butcher. Just learn to trust me. I'd never let you down. Here's attacking that right-hand side again, Ryan. And Domingos is going to come out and claim that one. Good play by him.
Yeah, flies at it like an albatross. I'm hearing some good inside information about chicken tenders.
Yeah, chicken tenders is hot discussion.
Very controversial opinions here. We had to get that off the air because we probably would have been yanked like straight away, DMCA, blacked out channel for the rest of the season.
Well, I mean, it might be deemed un-American. I mean, not to.
Well, that is all the more reason. Although we have players from all over the country, so or from all over the world, so it's appropriate to express these varied opinions. Oof. Gets his legs knocked out from under him there, and the referee seems to agree.
And that's Guy. Guy Lira, a lot of energy since coming in. He was here last year.
Oh, look at number 10 trying to assert his influence on the ball placement.
That's the role that he plays. Like, that's the character. That's what he does.
So if he's a pro wrestler, what would his name be?
I'm thinking.
I don't watch any pro wrestling. I just assume that you would.
Oh, no. I would have to say maybe the, I don't know. The Disturber.
That's actually not a bad name. We need to get you back into D&D, Dirk, with those kinds of skills.
I probably need to go back to Hooked on Phonics, Stage Truth.
Actually, the disturbance is also just like, that almost sounds mysterious. So, like, man, that was a nasty hit. The ref is going to pause that. He has got to give a card for that because he just went right through him.
That might be a Charlie horse right there, too, to be quite honest with you, especially in this heat as well. That one's going to hurt. That might leave a bruise. Shelby Craig,
the referee reaches, finds his pocket, gestures, say, hey, do you see? I was about to say.
Which card?
I think that was a yellow card, but when he was messing with the red card there for a second, I kind of took my breath away. You always get a little bit nervous when you see him messing with their cards. And
yeah, you do, honestly. You really do.
see, he's doing that thing where the referee is keeping his cards together in the same pocket, which always makes you nervous when he reaches for it. Where some referees, they'll keep one in the front pocket.
Yeah,
the other in the back.
If he goes to the back, you're like, oh, okay, that guy's game is over.
Yep.
All right, so about 17 minutes left in this second half. Great contest, really, from the Red Ravens so far. Great women's game, great men's game. We see now some of the bench players, everywhere. We see now some of the bench players getting some time.
Oof, that's going to go way too far for him to be able to control it.
Still that right-hand side, though.
Yeah.
That right-hand side is where it all came from.
It's where it all began. So let's see. Looks like in the half right now, we're looking at 17 minutes and 53 seconds.
Luis Lascure. Good hustle right there. Nice job. Able to find Guy, but
slide tackle did not quite make it. The standing tackle was a little bit better.
Even better job by NEO there. Good point, Ryan.
Goes through, has his chance to pick his player, and I think he's going to wish he'd done more with that. When you've got that kind of space,
Yeah.
and that many players in the box, and time to think about it, ouch.
Especially down. I mean, you're down 2 goals, not a lot of time left. You're still in this game.
Absolutely.
Little mistakes like that can really kill the momentum for a team down.
Yep, and of course it gives CCC time to reset, to take a little bit of a breather.
Domingos puts a
Send in
big
a
boot to
long
that
ball.
one. Yeah.
Oh, is he going to regret that? That was actually excellently picked up by the NEO player there.
Could have been a dangerous ball. Yeah, if he didn't pick that one up, looked like that was maybe through on goal. Number 10, quite a bit. Or number 10, fighting quite a bit for that ball. That has been his MO all game. The disturber. Yeah.
Please vote if you would like it to be the disturber or the disturbance. We need to know.
Excellent player.
They're
either
both
way.
great. I feel like the disturber would be better if he's like a fighter class. And he does seem like he's a big guy. That's all I'm saying.
Ooh, through the
Ooh.
back of him.
Kinda
Tough
rubbing
play there,
at
yeah.
his leg there. I think he's all right, though. That's Bruno getting up from the turf.
Good, excellent hustle right there from Bruno. Took the shot. CCC will get themselves set up in no particular hurry here.
Charging through those blue shirts.
Luis Lescure again putting in a lot of hustle. Shelby Craig out there. Guy Noel.
We might have to talk to whoever has slowed the clock on the game down, though, because I really feel like it should be about over and the Ravens can take the W. But apparently it's not going to be that easy.
It's always interesting watching Spanish football and even Italian sometimes, the fans and just how they whistle. And even when there's like still 2 or 3 minutes left, they're imploring the referee to blow the whistle. You're like, the ref's not going to blow the whistle. There's still 2 or 3 minutes left. What are you doing?
But maybe he'll feel bad, and he'll be like, well, it would be impolite.
That fan culture in those different countries, it's something to behold, that's for sure.
Oh, he was sitting there.
Luis was
tying
the shoe there, yeah.
He's like, oh, okay, you still want to go? Fine.
Well, and kind of weird watching that sequence there. They had this step ahead, but yet they really didn't make much of it.
Yeah. I mean, the important thing was they tried.
For us as Red Raven fans, yeah, that's for sure. So Domingos is going to take his time here. He will sit down and survey the field. Excellent shot there from our camera crew.
Cinematic shot, you might even say.
Oh, well, yeah.
Just saying, who needs to watch those Marvel movies when you've got this right here?
Well, it's more than just
sweeping vistas,
yeah.
the unbroken shots interspersed with some quick cuts.
Seriously.
It's getting exciting.
Sweeping vistas.
I'm pretty sure that's actually a technical movie term, and I probably messed it up.
I don't know. Where's Dave Beck when you need
look
him?
at that
Nice
little
one,
flick.
too. Ooh.
Neo puts it in the back of the net with 14 minutes to go, and they earned that one. Excellent run of play, carved up the CCC midfield and defenders.
Yeah, so take a look at this replay right here. Andre
There's
Johnson.
a very good tackle, but Ineo picks it back up, goes around 2 defenders, flicks it through. Andre Johnson tries to get another tackle in, but it's too late.
Number 10 right there. Didn't do the scoring, but he set it up, put on a silver platter for his teammate right there.
Absolutely.
What
so
a nice
now
1-2. And
CCC has to be thinking,
well,
how do we finish this out?
Yeah, it's crazy, Ryan. We've gone 77 minutes now with the lead, with a feeling of comfort for the most part. We're not going to lose this game. We're not going to drop it now. Wow, this is going to be an exciting last 14 minutes of play.
Absolutely. So are you saying we should start yelling at the ref right now to blow his whistle?
Cue the whistles.
Come on, ref. What are you doing out there? The game's over.
There you go. But this will make for an exciting finish. NEO's going to give it all they got. They're going to throw everything in the kitchen sink at the Red Raven defense.
Oh, look at that little touchback by Raphael, who keeps it.
Nice play right there.
Tries to send it forward. Oh, that's a heavy touch. That's an unfortunate touch. Tries to scoop it into the goal from a long distance away. Good thought.
Yeah, not a bad play right there. he felt that that was his only choice. I think he felt, the defenders were all around him. Make a play on the goal. That's what he did.
Absolutely.
And good camera work from our crew as well. It's a
Yeah.
nice transition from the one-on-one break to the pass to the outside winger.
Mm-hmm. It's crowded side of the field over there. There's a lot of blue jerseys. But in the end, CCC gets the throw in.
I think we're looking at a substitution. And so here we go. Number 25. I think that's Vitor Matos. He's back in. Shelby Craig, number 16, over there battling. Good job by him.
Shelby Craig, we know him well.
Oh, yeah. Another one from last year. Nice little pass right there. Somehow squirted through.
Ooh, nice touch.
Yeah, that was.
Another nice touch. Cuts it into the middle, lets it sit.
Oh!
I don't think he's going to get a card for that one. But
good job, Shelby.
look who's playing the number 10 role now.
Yeah, good job. Good job. I like that.
That was good right there. He made a good play on it. I mean, the goalie had a rough choice to make, and he ended up making the right one.
Yeah. Yeah, very good point there. Shelby has done nothing but hustled since he's been in here, trying to create for his teammates as well.
All right, so we'll have just under 12 minutes left to go. Getting a bit of a hydration break there.
Yeah, hydration substitutions. NEO's going to set this one up. Down only 1 goal. They're looking to capitalize on this chance right here.
Mm-hmm.
And again, the right-hand side.
It just takes a second. Depending on what side of the, fandom you're on. If your team's losing, then it takes forever. But if your team's winning, it just takes a second.
Yeah, that's a very good point right there. Substitution. Red Ravens number 30, Breno Natuzzi, coming from Brazil.
Ooh, slides forward.
So number 10
is
he
a lot of crowd.
Yes, yes, you can. You might not be able to. Those of you watching at home, but yeah, at number 10, is he begging for a corner there?
Looks like it is a corner.
Yeah, he's gonna get it.
So here's where you're going to wonder, are they going to go back to those first few corners they took? Nope, going to take it short.
Gotta take a quick one, which
he needs some help back there. Can't cover both,
puts
but
it in.
Ends up being able to head it out. NEO playing very far forward. Sends it up and forward.
Oh, man, yeah. His teammates aren't going to be too happy about that.
Yeah, if you're going to take a speculative shot with this little time left, it needs to be at least on target.
Seriously. Well, and I don't know as far as which is his more dominant leg or hand, but he hit that with his left, and it didn't look like that was his dominant there.
True.
It wasn't anywhere close. So, quality over quantity,
Oh, wow.
I would feel like.
That is going down the field there. That traveled almost all the way to the goal line, which is actually going to put the Ravens deep in NEO territory.
Yeah, what a great job there. Domingo's just playing the field position.
I don't even like this ball anyway. It's dirty.
Who needs it?
Yeah.
Andre Johnson. Is he wearing the captain's band? Looks as though he has the black Adidas captain's band on.
Well, that makes it official.
Quite an honor, honestly, for Andre.
Surprised since it's not telling us to visit somewhere. I've gotten used to that with captain's bands. They all just want us to visit somewhere.
Oh, as far as professionally you see him, yeah.
Which it seems weird to be like branding the captain's band, but I guess they brand everything else.
Oh yeah, I mean I definitely enjoy football because there are no commercial breaks. You get 45, you get 15 at halftime, you get 45. So I guess they have to try to fit in the advertising somewhere.
Oh, no, but isn't the captain's band sacred?
Should be, right?
I like it when they use it to, like, I don't know, draw attention to, like, a special cause or, like...
Definitely so, yeah.
Event, because that fits in with being the captain and being a leader.
You're exactly
nice
right.
Header, right there back to his goalie.
The Say No to Racism campaign is one that comes to mind.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and they do the rainbow-colored armbands for Pride Month in, is that June? In MLS, at least, they do. And
yeah, that's very cool.
Actually, wait, they also did that in, I remember we did that for international football, too. I don't know if it was just us or everyone else, but I know we did it. because I remember Michael Bradley was still wearing it at the time.
Oh, okay.
But the less talked about those games, the better.
Yeah.
It wasn't the armband's fault. Let's put it that way.
We'll just keep looking forward when it comes to USA football. We'll just keep looking forward. 8 minutes left to go in the second half. A little more exciting than what we wanted as Raven fans, but we're doing good just to defend where we need to defend. Try to shut down that right-hand side as best as we can. Free kick. I missed that one.
Yeah, he brought it back because if it hadn't been a free kick, it was a Coffeyville throw-in.
Ooh, pretty nice play right there.
Good job to stop that. And we will definitely take the fruits of that.
Yeah, definitely
touch.
so.
Oh,
man.
Almost finds Raphael flying down the middle.
Nice look from Sean right there.
Mm-hmm. Can find no fault in his delivery, just good defense, kept it away.
Yeah, good point.
So right now, the ball is bouncing around while they try to find their rhythm, and whoops.
Yeah, and again, you're down a goal, only so much time left. You just cannot afford to make mistakes like that.
Absolutely. And time is beginning to tick away. Slipping.
Way to bring back the reference. Way to bring it back.
Yeah, for everyone who's been watching for the full 2.5 hours of play or so. Oh, are they calling that as a foul throw-in? Or maybe tell him to go back further? Oh, no, there was a substitution. That's what's going on.
Okay.
To which he throws it all the way back.
Yeah, to the wrong player.
Whoops.
Strategic there.
Innocent mistake.
Of course. I didn't see he was wearing that green vest.
Ooh, a lot of NEO players who can potentially counterattack here. The midfield, CCC, scrambles to get back into position.
Yeah.
Get their shape.
And you also see Bittencourt back. You see Domingo's back. And here again along that right-hand side.
No time to get it back to the goalie. That time has passed. Just play it safe. Clear your lines. There we go.
Nice job right there by both of those defenders right there. Great job,
But
Brino.
looks like it's not over yet. Was busy wiping his face off. A lot of humidity down there.
Oh, definitely
but
so.
Not a second to breathe. With just over 6 minutes left, does NEO have one more in them? Would they like that ball that was just thrown at them?
They're going with the yellow ball.
The answer to one of those questions was no. The other we have yet to figure out. And
oh, a lot of contact, but
no. The referee is signaling that there is no foul, so it needs to get back into the game. I saw it too. I wondered.
Ooh, pretty good play on the ball right there.
If he can just kind of hold him up for a little bit, that'll be time well spent, so to speak.
Bittencourt, one of the scorers today.
Mm-hmm. If he wants to score again, we would not be averse to that.
Nah, not at all. And as it stands, ooh, tough ball, and good job by Domingo. Step up, yeah.
That one was a crucial save right there.
The Manuel Neuer decision right there. And off. Off she goes. So here it looks like we have we'll have a substitution. Just wanting to get the players in that he feels like will do the best to close this one out.
Absolutely. With just 5 minutes left, there's not that much time.
I think that's Trenton Spess coming on to the field.
They call him the Spess Master. I don't really think they call him that, but it's like the Chess Master.
They might now.
I don't know. I'll have to workshop that one for a bit.
Ball played out and out of touch. Back over to the Red Ravens. Looks like Koya is just going to leave this one for Andre Johnson.
Ooh, look at that little flick. Unfortunately, he is offside. Ah, we like that.
Still really good play, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's a little off, yeah, with the timing.
Yeah, if his run just been like a half second back, but oh.
Good defense right there.
That's going to be an unfortunate move from NEO. Tries to slip it through again, this time not able to slide it through. Raphael is now facing down 3 players.
Ooh.
Oof. That one just ended poorly.
Man.
A little bit of good sportsmanship to help him up. I don't think anything was meant by that.
Nah, Vitor let him know, though. I'm looking at you. I'm watching, and dangerous ball.
And looks like he was offside. The linesman's flagging that, and
couldn't be him, though, right? Not me.
I'm just going to breathe a sigh of relief there.
Not me.
You're not going to breathe a sigh of relief?
No, number 10, he just can't
Oh,
believe
I
he's.
see what you mean.
Oh, definite sigh of relief there. And I mean, it's been there all night, to tell you the truth. And that's not to say that the Ravens have done a terrible job. It's just that, hey, that's where the NEO. Oh!
No, that is
Whoa.
not a goal. That is not a goal. It's an indirect free kick from offside. That's not a goal, is it?
Well,
did he touch it?
They're going to discuss this. Again, number 10 is not happy about that.
It looked like the goalie had it. Like he would have had to touch it before it went into the back of the net.
There is no VAR option here, so
I think they're going to say it is a goal kick for NEO. Is that what he's signaling over there? Yeah, it looks like they're going to bring it back to 2-1. And yeah, it looks like the goalie never got a hand on it. So that is a goal kick. Man, I feel like knowing the rules took that joy away from me prematurely.
Yeah, you basically snatched it from my grasp right there. That's for sure. And everyone in the booth.
I will give credit. He wasted a lot of time.
So Ryan Butcher, what happened right there though? What exactly happened?
An offside free kick is an indirect free kick.
Oh,
and
okay.
there has to be 2 touches on the ball before it crosses the line. Other indirect restarts are from dangerous play. A goal kick is indirect.
I see. Yeah,
and actually, throw-ins are indirect.
Okay.
You have to have someone else touch it. You can't just throw it directly into the net.
Okay.
So it looks like they're going to stop the clock at 3:03 here and restart play.
Yeah, that's and honestly, Ryan, thank you for that explanation there. So he kicked it directly himself,
all
one
the
touch,
way into the back
and
of the net.
wow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to.
I actually, do you know what was kind of funny is I was thinking if I were the opposing goalie, I would have just stepped away. Because knowing that wouldn't be a goal, but he still went for it, and that's what I thought they were having to discuss.
Okay,
Did he accidentally touch it?
yeah.
Because there actually was a really funny Premier League own goal where I forget what team it was for. It may have been for Aston Villa, where they threw it back to the goalie, and he went to trap it with his foot, touched it, and it slid underneath his foot and went into the back of the net, and that was an own goal. And if he had not touched it at all,
it would have been an illegal.
Just been a corner kick.
Yeah. Wow.
So yeah, that one's always my favorite examples of an indirect free kick gone wrong.
Well, this has been an interesting night so far, not only because of the great play from both teams, but learning something new.
Yeah. So, they're bringing the clock all the way back to 3:33. So all of that time that we rightfully wasted being given back to NEO, I guess they probably had to coordinate it. Have they been given signals from the referee? I've been watching the camera.
It looks as if the referee has created some sort of new robotic dance. I don't know what all these hand gestures mean.
Being a referee, would you say it's something of a safety dance?
Oh. And so, like, anybody
we
close to our student's age wouldn't know what that is at all, but you and I got a really good chuckle out of that right there.
That is the important thing.
Yes.
So we stopped the clock again after that restart of play. The referee is doing a lot of things.
Does anybody really know what time it is? Does anybody care?
Time to go to Brahms.
I was trying to quote the band Chicago right there.
Oh, well, I'm just thinking of getting some food so badly. Anyway, NEO launches it forward.
Yeah, trying to get something. This will be a frenetic 3 minutes. Ooh, Domingos, a little bit of.
What am I doing? I'm just doing a globetrotter.
Yeah.
Thing. Well, that ball
just
is.
A globetrotter.
They did kind of worked it around his back. I mean, no harm, no foul. Well, I guess there was a foul. So they're going to try to just lift it into the back.
Yeah, probably so. And here it is.
Ooh, headed away cleanly.
Nice header there.
Head off to the side.
Yeah, very good job.
Very good up in the air right now. Oh, forgot to look behind him.
Yeah, he needed the call from his teammate right there, a wolf call or something.
Oh, that's going to be a crucial touch. That'll give everyone time to get settled.
Yeah, that was big.
To mark their men. Just outside the box.
Ooh,
oh, that's a
dangerous ball played in.
Whoa. My goodness.
Wow.
That is one they're going to want back.
Oh, my goodness.
He was at a perfect angle to belt that in. Left foot, right foot, near post, far post. Take your pick.
Unbelievable. Woo. Wow, yeah. A big sigh of relief from these Red Raven fans.
So, who wants to end the game now and go get some food?
Yeah, start whistling. Start whistling, Butcher. We'll see if that works.
It is within that time frame. That's
yes,
another
it
long
is.
ball.
Yes, it is.
So I think they're kind of wondering, like, how do we play this out? They know they're in danger.
Yeah.
How do you play it out? NEO carefully going to decide here. Going to be a little cheeky with it. Why not?
They're going to be looking for those passing lanes. Red Ravens just need to step into
no foul
those
called
lanes.
from the referee there.
That's probably
Back
right.
up on his feet. Yeah, I believe so as well. And he didn't try to fight for it too hard.
No, not at all.
And that was Noriel, who briefly hit the ground and then was running. He didn't hit the ground running.
And then was. So throw in here.
Oof.
Dangerous.
Yeah, let's clear that back out. We don't
let's
need
go
to
ahead and get that out of there.
Is he also going to clear it or attempt to bring it back? Oh, does he see a run on the wing perhaps?
Okay, nice drop off.
Switch the field there. Nice touch.
Oh,
no.
He had Sean Coy on that right-hand side.
That went from art to whoops really fast.
You're right.
But isn't that what all great art is, really?
It's all just accidental, I mean.
Yeah, it's all just a bunch of happy accidents. That's another one. No students kidding. Don't students still watch PBS? Come on.
Oh, yeah. Saturday mornings with Bob Ross. I mean, come on.
Less than 1 minute.
Yeah,
remaining.
less than 1 minute, Ryan. Here we go.
Oh.
This could be interesting.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh!
No, the referee's called it back.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I thought he just...
That would have been hilarious, though.
I thought he just karate chopped that into his own.
I'm sorry I keep taking the wind out of your sails there, but yeah, he did call a foul back here, and it looks like we've got a player on the ground here. It looks like that might be Bittencourt, perhaps? Yes, it is.
What a great game he's having, too. So, hey, 37.4 seconds. It looks like we're going to have a couple seconds before we take this free kick.
The referee is bringing the book out. Did he show a card? Yes, he definitely showed a card.
Yeah.
I just wasn't paying attention.
So real quick, I want to point out the students who helped us out tonight. Andrew Holcomb, good job, man. C.J. Bell.
Couldn't have done it without you.
Yeah, not at all. Janina Reck.
Probably could have done it without
you.
you.
Shoot, Bedu. All right. Marche Bradford. Tyron Banks. And the lady that has been running this thing the whole time.
Zach Mitchell.
She deserves a lot of credit. LaKenya Ellis. LaKenya Ellis. Excellent job, guys. Seriously.
Here we go.
Other than Butcher and I babbling, everything has been done by students.
Is he going to go for glory, though? Sorry, I want to see this. Long-range effort. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh.
Wow.
That was right on target, too.
I know, and he is angry at his defenders, like, where were you guys? Where's the ball? Where's anything? Where's Carmen Sandiego?
Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? That is exactly right. 12 seconds and counting right here.
And it looks like this is probably going to end with CCC earning a hard
All right,
victory.
yeah. All right, very good. So we get a 4-1 victory from the women. Excellent game there. We get a 2-1 nail-biting win from the men. So who was your MVP and who was your defensive player of the game?
Does it seem wrong if I got to give it to Raphael? Because he was so good.
Yeah. No, I totally agree there.
Though, enjoyed his play.
Yes.
Andre Johnson, I also was great.
Sure.
He was involved in almost every dangerous play.
Yeah, he was. Well, and he wears the captain's armband, so he's the most important on the field. So there we go.
Can we give a special shout out to quickest route to a yellow card today?
Rudy Ballesteros, quickest yellow card in Red Raven history. But
watch out for your accumulation.
Yeah. So thanks for joining us. For Ryan Butcher, my name is Dirk Andrews, and for everyone in the booth, just have a good night. We'll see you next time.
See you.